All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video we're going to talk about Terence Crawford making a big move in his career in preparation for the ERROL Spence Jr. fight. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. We are in the welterweight division today, talking about the biggest fight in boxing, developing news related to the ERROL Spence Jr. Terence Crawford fight. Before I get into that though, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are a subscriber to the channel, thank you so much for your support in watching the videos, watching the live streams that we do every day. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, please accept my invitation to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And make sure you hit all notifications, otherwise you'll just get them occasionally. And thank you, and I hope that you decide to join the community that we have on the channel. All right, so we got a really big fight coming up, hopefully, between ERROL Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford for the undisputed title at 147 pounds. ERROL Spence Jr. has the WBA, the WBC, and the IBF, excuse me. And Terence Crawford has the WBO. ERROL Spence Jr. is pretty much said that he guarantees that this fight is going to happen. Terence Crawford, put out the handshake emoji saying that they were going to get to the deal. No more other side of the street talk and all of that. So it looks like these guys are about to get on. Terence Crawford, though, in preparation for this, made a very, very interesting move, man, by signing a deal with Victor Conte to train at the SNAC, to train at the SNAC facilities. Now, what is SNAC? It is a nutritional product, a company that produces nutritional products or supplements for athletes. They've signed there's a lot of professional fighters that are signed to SNAC. You have Demetrius Andrade's with SNAC. I do believe Jaron Ennis is with SNAC. Devin Haney is with SNAC. However, and Mikey Garcia was with SNAC. However, I do not know if those guys were actually training with SNAC and at the SNAC facilities and getting specific consultation with them, or whether or not they were just, wearing the t-shirts, saying that they're taking the supplements, if they're taking the supplements, right, and doing it that way. It appears as if, though, Terence Crawford from the pictures is actually training with SNAC, actually at the training facilities for SNAC, doing, the kind of funny, type of oxygen depleting technology that they have, where they put the mask on, they're punching the bags and doing all that kind of stuff, which I think is, if that is the case, if he's really doing that, I find it odd on a couple levels. First of all, not odd, not in the fact that I think it's anything suspicious with Terence Crawford, because I do not. I'm going to say, unlike other people, I give Terence Crawford, more than enough benefit of the doubt on any talk about performance enhancing drugs, where other people, specifically the guy that he's working with, Victor Conte, took so many shots at ERROL Spence Jr. in the lead up to his fight with Yordenis Ugas, doing everything but accusing that man of using performance enhancing drugs, all to turn around and be working with ERROL's chief competitor to prepare to fight ERROL. So now that we see, that there may have been some motivation behind Victor Conte saying the things that he says, I just think that that's very, very odd, and I'm not a big believer in coincidence. However, if he is training with him, similar to what was going on with Mikey Garcia actually, during a period of time ahead of the ERROL Spence Jr. fight that he had, went to SNAC to help him build his strength up, to get more muscle mass, to deal with the fact that he was going to have to fight ERROL Spence Jr., and that he was going to have to fight ERROL, and ERROL is just such a bruising fighter. Now, if Terence Crawford is now making pretty much the same move as Mikey Garcia by starting to work with a guy that believes that you can do it cleanly, right? Not necessarily with performance enhancing drugs. Because again, I'm not putting that on the name of anybody just because they're signed with SNAC or just because they're working with Victor Conte. I don't know anybody since Victor Conte, has started with SNAC that, or has been in boxing really, that has tested positive for performance enhancing drugs after working with Victor Conte. So, even though I know that Victor Conte has that type of past, has that type of history, not going to put that on Terence Crawford, not going to put it on Jaron Ennis or Devin Haney or any of these other guys. I personally think that, it's more likely just a gimmick. And that, because he's not somebody that is a physical trainer, right? I don't think that's his strength. His strength was that he was finding people performance enhancing drugs, right? And he's not somebody that is, that is well equipped at, training professional fighters. So I'm thinking that, Terence Crawford is probably doing, well, my first instinct is that Terence Crawford is doing it for money. That he's signed with SNAC, that these guys are paying him money, and it is a sponsorship, and he goes in there and he takes some pictures. However, at the same time, being at the facility, if he's going that Mikey Garcia route and trying to build muscle, trying to find a way to build more muscle, build more strength to deal with what he has to deal with Errol Spence Jr., that would make sense too, man. And I think that he probably is going to do something like that. Try to find a way to ensure that he can increase his strength and get just for safety's sake. Because, people that are, Terence Crawford fans or Errol Spence, mostly Errol Spence Jr. haters. I don't even believe that they're really Terence Crawford fans. Terence Crawford fans tend to be kind of reasonable people. At least that's my experience, because I like Terence Crawford a lot. And, people know that what he is, which is an exceptional fighter. However, he is a guy that Errol Spence Jr. was very clear about saying, man, you're a little light in that backside. And if he has to deal with the body shots and he has to deal with that type of imposing physicality from Errol Spence Jr., that can be an entirely different game than fighting other welterweights who really do have size, but they're only really using their size in the sense that they're taller or their individual punches might land harder. But when you got a guy that is throwing, trying to hit you 100 times in a round and connecting with you 30 times around, right? And people may think, that doesn't sound like, that's 10 punches a minute. You know what I mean? That's boom, 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 right? Every minute. And then 3 times that, man, that can really wear on you, can wear on your body. And the bigger you are and the stronger you are and the more muscular you can be, the better that your body is designed or is able to cope with that type of thumping, right? So Terence Crawford is probably going to be trying to figure out a way to go about that. But, and I'm sure Errol Spence Jr. would say this, hey, man, it didn't help Mikey. I don't think that it's going to help Terence. But, oh, no, I just find it a very, very interesting situation that he was signed, or ironic. I think that's definitely the word I'm looking for. Ironic that he winds up with Victor Conte after Victor Conte accuses Errol Spence Jr. of performance enhancing drugs, right? But anyway, it is what it is. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.